Hello everyone, Attack Power here with Game 2 between Farid Rommel and ElBowser in Season 10 of the Steel Division 2 SDL League. Let's dive right in. Alright, here we are folks, we're on Tali Inhantala. And on the left here in the blue, we have ElBowser playing the 20th Panzer Division on Vanguard once again. And on the right, we have Farid Rommel playing 184th Strelki on the Maverick Income. So an interesting set of divisions here. We've seen ElBowser play 20th before. This is a great division for this map. Lots of 2K range stuff, solid armor choices. So good division overall for this map. 184th, a division we rarely see. ISU 122s and all kinds of, a couple of long range units like that. But otherwise, really just like super light tanks otherwise. And of course, lots of Strelki and super efficient Soviet stuff. So it should be interesting to see. Let's zoom in here, see what ElBowser's throwing down. A lot of stuff up north here. A bunch of Flammenwerfers, Stolstrup, Aufklär, Recon, more Stolstrup, some PaK 184 45 mils. This is a 45 mil, the Soviet 45 mil without APCR. We have some Ersatz again, Panzer 4 F1, Panzer Gren, a Panzer Gren leader in an SDKZ 251/10, and a T-34. Going into the center here, lots of stuff here as well. We have the rest of the Flammenwerfer, 4 of those, an Aufklär, another 45 mil AT gun, some Stolstrup MG42, a leader, and a Panzer T-34. And down south, we do have some Stolstrup, a Panzer IV, and an Ersatztruppen. Up here in the north is the majority of Farid's troops. Got to zoom out here really far to see them all. We have Ognjimchiki, Maxim Sniper, Maxim, more Ognjimchiki, Tank, more machine guns, 45 mil. Oh, there's more happening. 45 mil, more Maxims, Tankos, Zis-3. There's a little variety. Just Saperty, Strelki DP. We have an M5L, which I believe is just a Stuart. Yep, it's a Stuart. And then we have some Valentine 3s as well. These are the ultra slow ones, so it could be about halfway through a phase till we actually see those. And down south, we have really a Strelki and a Strelki DP and a 45 mil. It's actually really odd. Usually, red player really pushes hard to try to grab this blue flag here, but it looks like Farid has no plans of that whatsoever and plans to just throw absolutely everything at this northern sector of the map. 184th is an interesting choice. The ISU 122s should do wonderfully in this open area down here. But it doesn't look like that's his plan at all. We've seen a lot of other stuff go down here. 50 mil, I can't even fit it all in. We do have an 82 mil mortar right off the bat. So that's definitely something we don't see very often. A lot more Stuarts and stuff. Yeah, should be interesting. And we're off. And if you guys enjoy this content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting over on Patreon. Thanks a bunch, and here we go. The thing is, ElBowser is making a push here into this red flag. Unfortunately, he's going to go into the jaws of this massive deployment by Farid. Farid being on Maverick Income, I would think his main goal is just to get through A phase and then push in B, but he is also looking to make some inroads here early as well. And there's like, I can't actually, now I look at it, I mean, neither player has decided to commit to this area like at all, which is really abnormal. This is usually a high contention point. 82 mil mortar going down for the smoke, looking to cut off the AT gun that is inevitably always placed there. We can see it here. 45 mil not getting on target fast enough. These infantry have to unload. They do to dodge the other 45 mil, so that's pretty good. They do take out one of the, I assume, I've missed what it was, a Saperty or a Ognjimchiki or something. Smoke going down. All these infantry are pinned, though. This Ognjimchiki can just walk through and cap all these. That'd be really bad. Flammenwerfer pushing through aggressively, so that's definitely working out. All these flame troops once again in tight. Tankos, though, going to tear those up. Ugh. Single MG42, probably not enough to swing this. Ognjimchiki goes down, and ElBowser's extra flags go away pretty quick. This makes sense to push in here with 184th. It really does, because, a lot of your units are a little bit more CQC. M2A1 dodging all of the AT fire. Finally goes down. Leader in a very dangerous spot here, actually. T-34, though, the perfect weapon in this situation. These Stuarts are going to struggle to kill it. I kind of thought, though, that ElBowser would want to fight in this open area more. He's got guerrillas. He's got PaK 43s if he really wanted them. I mean, it's just I obviously doesn't know there's so little here, but still, it seems odd to not commit there at all. T-34 clearing out those Stuarts, so really nice there. 45 mil going to be a little bit dangerous. Panzer IV, though, might be able to kill him off, but there's a ZIS-3 there as well. Definitely an issue. 45 mil gets wiped out. Panzer IV doing lots of damage. Unfortunately, though, the ZIS-3 is on APCR, which means it's not doing that much damage. It doesn't need to be on APCR to kill these. A napalm strike on the armor here to try to take some of that out. GO-145 coming in for the ZIS-3, unsurprisingly. We'll do quite a good bit of damage to it. IL-2 trying to get around to hit it. Geo just kind of floating about here, but ElBowser's pushing the center, going quite well. Getting some Stolz troop in. This SDKZ-251 gonna finish off, hopefully stop that Sapperty from really hurting him. Napalm doing what it needed to do, though, forcing off all those things. ElBowser pouring into the north. And I have to say, these two, like, mammoth push here, ElBowser's looking stronger out of this so far. MG42 repositioning to dodge those mortars. We saw Farid make very, very strong use of the mortars in game 1. Geo dropped somewhere. Bet he wish he had him for that, for these Maxims. Erzat's pouring in, so the high-quality troops go down to really crappy troops all of a sudden. And again, I'm just not 100% convinced on the whole... Really not 100% convinced on the whole Erzat thing. Both Geos go down here simultaneously to the IL-2, KR, and M3, respectively. SDKZ goes down to the ZIS-3. ZIS-3 does have a little bit of a line down the road here. Panzergren, SDKZ trying to pin down this Maxim should succeed. And it does. Valentine finally in position, but all these tanks here laying into this thing. I don't think it has that much armor. No, it's got 80, but the T-34 should kill it. Yeah, Panzer IV can absolutely kill that too. It's AP not so much, but it's heat for sure. Now, is this one of those weird units that only fires heat if you tell it to? It looks like it. Tanko's spotted out and getting wiped out. 15-9 for ElBowser here. Total reversal the last game. T-34 versus Valentine at close range. Should be a good fight. I forgot the Valentines are not the one with the... I thought they had the 6-pounder. They do not. They have the junky little 75-pounder. 75 mil, excuse me. 75-pounder would be very big. So yeah, Farid very much on the back foot here. And this is what ElBowser wants. He's Vanguard. It's only about 5 minutes into this game. ElBowser's got a lot of time to be, you know, income positive. Flak 43 now and might kill this IL-2. These things are absolutely phenomenal AA pieces. One of the best in the game. In terms of like standard weapon that several divisions get, yeah. IL-2 does get away though, but heavily damaged, it'll be gone for quite a while. Flammenwerfer and Erzat's coming across. Tankos will probably wipe this Erzat's out, but the double Flammenwerfer should beat it, unless the M2A1 can get involved. Here comes that GL145 coming after that ZIS-3. Nothing to stop it now. Surprise Farid is called a no AA, but I guess he's more worried about the front line right now. Double Napalm doing some nice work here. ZIS-3, though, is falling back. I'm not sure if it would have finished it otherwise. I can't really say for sure. All the way back to a 13-11, though. A whole bunch of flags captured back pretty quickly. He really wants this flag on the island here, but he's going to lose it because the M2A1 is going to ruin his day. Lost an SDK of Z1, I think. Or a T... Oh, maybe that was a T-34, actually. That's a bummer. Panzer IV, we'll see how it deals. APCR coming out of that 45 mil, which is not nearly as dangerous, and down it goes. Panzer IV doing what it needs to do. Stuart can definitely threaten that Panzer IV, though. Geo floating about. That's the thing. ElBowser knows exactly what Farid's working with. Panzer IV misses its first shot. More Panzer IVs moving in. Grilla way back. Coming in, though. Martyr 1 in. Not sure if this is, like, really necessary. He had a whole bunch in his deck. ElBowser loves Martyrs. That's what I'm gathering from what I've seen of his decks. He loves Martyr 1s. Absolutely adores them, it appears. He has as many as he possibly can in all his decks. They are quite good against divisions that have stronger armor, but against divisions with junky armor like this, I don't think they're really the best choice. I would prefer tanks that help deal with the infantry. But Farid back to a 14-10, squeezing on this town. Strelki getting caught out by the Panzer T-34. ZIS-3, though, might kill out that Panzer. That could be that T-34 could be an issue. Erzat goes down to the 45 mil. Here comes some Panzerjäger RSOs. Kind of an odd choice in general, but really odd here because, again, not that much armor to deal with. We have the M3Ss coming in, the Lees, essentially. Really good medium tank. Not, like, amazing, but just having 2 guns is pretty nuts. Now, will the Panzer IV deal with them? Oh, Panzer Jaeger RSO, though, getting a hit, and it should trade quite well with this. Only 35 points. Will it get its second shot? If it does, and down goes the M3S. That's a huge kill. Those are the kind of positive trades ElBowser really needs. We still have 3 minutes left of Vanguard income here. He really needs to pick up that 15-9 again. I think he needs to start poking around for another weakness. Obviously, here in the middle would be the answer. I mean, with the amount of stuff he saw out of Farid here in the center, I have to imagine ElBowser has some inkling that perhaps there must be weakness somewhere. So M2A1 just dodging out that 45 mil, going to be able to take out this Flammenwerfer. The Lee killing off these Erzats. Again, part of the issue is he's using these crappy Erzats, and they just can't make ground because they're so poopy. Strelki getting spotted by the MG42. Not a great fight there for him. T-34, though, going back. Yeah, he's back. And no, he's pushing for. I can't tell which way he's facing. Zis-3, though, is going to be a problem to its side no matter what. Will the T-34 hit that Zis-3? Boom. No, going after the Maxim. Takes a penetration immediately. Zis-3 is going to get a second shot off. Boop. Oh, no. And it's alive. The T-34 gets away. That triple star, allowing it to continue to fire. Udila in position now, finally to support. Oh, spotting these guys out. Oh, that's bad. Oh. His infantry getting forced out by the M2A1 again. Zis-3 goes down. So that's most of the AT there. T-34 doesn't have to worry too much about this M3S. It really shouldn't have to. At closer ranges, yes. At longer ranges, no. 25 mil doing a number on these Geos. Love to kill that off. Only a 1410, though. He needs more. Really, really needs more. But he has till about 14, 15 minutes in until the income starts, the disparity starts to even out. The thing is with these IL-2 napalm bombers, when you suppress them, they spread their bombs, which usually for a cluster bomber would be bad, right? You want for the cluster AT, you want them to be tight so it'll kill the tank. With these napalm ones, it's almost better when they're spread because you just cover so much ground. It doesn't do as much damage, but you can hurt a lot more things. MG42 pinned down. T-34 staying on that 25 mil, should be able to kill that off. Stollstrup will lose against these Sapody. They're just too weakened. A full squad might have been a little bit more dangerous. T-34 pushing on up. This flag finally falling. Still 14-10 though because he lost this flag here. The thing is, Farid's losing a lot of light armor. He does not have that much. And finally, the M2 and stuff goes down up here in this flag, given back to a 15-9 here for ElBowser. We have now entered into B phase, but it's going to be several minutes until Farid actually evens up the income. T-34, if it spots out this 37 mil, that would be devastating. It has not yet. Poor optics on these things, not doing the job. T-34 versus Valentine. The Valentine does get a penetration. Again, at these really close ranges, you often can still get penetrations on armor you should have no business penetrating. But there we go. Now we have the bounce, and down goes the Valentine. Killing off that armor. Unfortunately that he couldn't find that... Well, I guess it wasn't a 37. I guess it was a 25. Whatever, the AA piece. Unit does go down in the transport, though. Panzer Gren against Strelki DP at close range. Not great. The Strelki a little bit... Actually, no, the Strelki DP are actually worse at close range. They don't have any submachine gun. 25 mil going after another Geo. The Geo will get its bombs off, though. We'll do a little teeny bit of damage there. T-34 goes down to the 45 mil there. SDK's at 251/10, taking on that Strelki DP. Still to 14-10 as Farid desperately holds on to these flags. Crew killed on the 251, unfortunate there. Now we have Panzer III and double Panzer Jaegers. RSO coming in. 45 mil is a danger to these, though. Especially if they don't see him. That's really bad. Big push, though. 15-9 again. Panzergren doing a lot of damage here. Guerrilla wiping out infantry wherever it goes. 45 mil catching out the MSLs. Or M5Ls, excuse me, the Stuarts. Two Panzer Jaeger RSOs down. Panzer III trying to bail out. Zis-3 in position 2 now. Again, ElBowser being a little over-aggressive. At least out in this open here. He's probably going to lose this Panzer III. Oh, actually bounces, getting a little bit of support from the Panzergren. And they will kill that off. Nice kill there. Panzergren should retarget over here to this Zis-3. T-34 now spotting that Zis-3 as well. Strelki DP taking it hard. Panzer DP's moving in. These are really, really good infantry. Not because of their loadout, but because they're only 20 points. They're basically Strelki DP, but for only 20 points. And they're in so few divisions that they're left this way because this is one of the strengths of these divisions is having this specific unit here. Now, the thing is, they do not have AT like a Strelki DP does. That's the difference. Maxim gets wiped out by the Guerrilla at close range. This thing's doing a ton of damage. We see tons of stuff flowing. Studebaker goes down to a transport snipe by the Martyr 1. Martyr 1 now picking off these Valentine 9s. Valentine 9, this is the one with the 6-pounder. So this is much more capable of killing stuff, but not at this range, it's not. It needs to be in 1,500 meter ranges. Martyr 1 doing tons of damage. M3S moving around. This is going to be really good against the Martyr 1 because of a double cannon. Going after the Guerrilla instead. Panzer Fuhrer getting caught up with his SDKZ 251. Martyr 1 does go down to the M3S there. 25 mil trying to hold off these GO 145s. I would definitely say this is Bowser's division. Freaking 20th. M3S goes down. Strelki being pressured. Old pile of Panzergrens here. Panzer Fuhrer, though, the first thing to get caught out. That's not what you want. The 251, though, trying to help out. Does lay down a lot of fire. It doesn't do much, but it is a lot of shots. Another Panzergren in trouble. Tanks pushing forward. T-34 versus Valentine. What is the armor on this thing? Okay, wow. The T-34 actually bounced. Panzer 3 now getting involved as well. Gets a pen, but down goes the T-34 again. These 6-pounder guns fire so fast. But the Panzer 3 getting the side shot, killing off that Panzer 9. That Valentine 9, that's really bad. We do see an ISU 122 in. With the Martyr 1 dead, there's not much to deal with this thing. Could be a problematic unit, but he still needs to get these flags back. And we're now to 17-7. ElBowser pressing home his advantage really well here. Pioneer SVT's in now as well. This 45 mil kind of out of position unless he pushes up this far, which means this 45 mil is probably going to reap some kills. Oh no, ElBowser overly aggressive again. He knows this 45 mil is here. Down goes one. ElBowser not watching. Does get the others unloaded. Capturing another fight. 18-6 here for ElBowser, getting the triple tick. 25 mil now goes down. IL-2 coming in. Flak 43 in position, though, to force that off. ISU 122 getting smoked off now. Not in time to stop that Grenadier DP taking an HE shot, but that's not what you're worried about. We have an 81 mil mortar. Martyr 1's flowing in. These can definitely deal with this ISU 122. ISU 122's same. It's an ISU 152 except with a meaner gun, non-HE, more AT. Panzergren finally getting in range of this 45 mil. Will they finally finish it off? It doesn't look like it. It's gonna be a while. And finally, it does go down, which is gonna. Well, nope. Here comes the Tankos to save the line here. Tanko's pushing in to try to find a weak spot. Panzer 4 in position. No, not in a great position. Kind of out of position, but it is in the general position. 18 sticks still going, and oh my goodness, the flags are just melting. The tickets are just melting away. The triple tick is absolutely devastating. It goes down so fast. And ElBowser here really returning the favor after last game. I mean, it just looks like an error. Yeah, you can see what the spread does then. Kind of looks like an error in the picks and bans for Farid here. To me, it looks like ElBowser 20th is his division. Now, not that he necessarily knows that. Like, I don't know that. No reason Farid would know that. But yeah, leaving this division open looks like it was just a devastating choice for him. Because ElBowser plays this division really, really well. We've seen this twice now. 3 times? 3 times, actually. No, yeah, 3 times. Definitely his division of choice. Still 18-6, and Farid throws in the towel after an incredibly aggressive opening there from ElBowser. Great game to both players. A great match, I should say. Both games ending relatively quickly. 1,925 kills for Bowser, 1,220 for Farid. So 1-1 for this match. Great match to both players. Remember, it's only 2 games in the group stage. 45 mil getting some good kills, but that's about it. I mean, a whole bunch of stuff got kills. It wasn't like he didn't do anything. But we can see here this again. Just tons of light stuff getting cleaned up. Panzer IV, T-34s. I mean, oof, that's bad. That's bad when a Panzer IV support tank is killing this much stuff. You do not want that to happen. If you guys enjoyed that content, hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting on Patreon. Thanks a bunch, and have a fantastic day.